So let's look at Chris's forest. Can you get the lights in the back? So, nice, Chris. Comments and stuff? Dude. Alright, so what are we defining here? What's a PI image?
It's an image. It's
Good man. It's an image. Cool. This one's a little weird, right? Why is the image kind of variable a little funny? Okay, never mind. We'll come back to it. What's that? No, I'm trying to get at that he's right to have not declared it. So the reason he's right to have not declared it is that it's not actually a static variable, it's an object. So here we've got an integer that's the image height, and then in here we've got some variables. So one's just a y, that's a number, and then there's a couple that are colors, and then there's an integer x. Okay, cool. And then in your setup, what do we have happening here?
setting the size of the window, setting the color of the background, and then I'm taking the image variable that I had already and telling it which image to use.
Cool.
And I'm also setting the image mode to center, so whatever the x and y values are, they're going to be the center of the image.
Okay, cool. Where does this tree.png, where does that file have to be?
In the same folder as the sketch.
Perfect. Has to be next to the PDE file for the sketch. Or you can specify a longer path in here, but that gets really annoying really fast. What's that?
I've done that before. I just like to see that. So it's actually...
Yeah, it's super annoying. Okay, so then we have a drawing things, and we're no looping?
Yeah, without the no loop, it'll just run through because of the draw method over and over and over again, and you'll get infinite trees.
Nice. Perfect. We should try that at least once. And then, okay, so we have starting at y, and then going up to y plus the height. Incrementing by 1, we're making... What is this business doing, guys? Do you guys see what this is doing?
What's a word?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
It's blue, so it's a method or something.
Okay, so what's changing at least? Yeah, so this is definitely some kind of method or some nonsense that's being called, right? And then I've got C1 and C2. Those are probably static variables. Where are those? Oh, those are these two colors, right? So I have two colors and a inter, which is some kind of a... Whoa, I don't even know what a map is. Where did you steal this code?
I found it on Processing's website I looked up gradients, color gradients.
Nice. This is how you make a color gradient. Do I understand exactly what the heck's going on here? Not really. That's okay. It seems to work. It makes a color gradient. So this is going to make your sky get like gradually bluer or something?
Actually, I set the background to the sky color, and then I did a gradient on the ground.
Oh, nice. So this makes the ground look kind of greenish, like most green in the background, fading to kind of dark green in front of you, or vice versa, maybe. Okay, and what's going on there, right, is this whole thing's just going to take a level on the ground and then make a color out of an interpolation between C1 and C2. And then it's going to make a stroke that size, and then it's going to draw a line across at that height. Yeah, so this is basically poor man's rainbow, right? This is like, remember when we didn't turn off redraw? And we just were drawing lines, and it was just filling the screen up with blackness as it moved across. This is that same thing, except it's going vertically now. And every time it draws a line, the color changes just slightly. And at one end, it's going to be whatever C1 was, and at the other end, it's going to be whatever C2 was. Just kind of follow that. But basically, like, we stole that code from somewhere, and it works great. Awesome. Oh, and then this was... Okay, so maybe I should actually run this and see what's going on. So it sounds like there's layers of trees, right? Maybe let's just look at one of these. So this is...
Pretty standard for loop.
Wait. We haven't done that many for loops for them to be standard yet. So what's this for loop doing? Somebody who hasn't answered something in a bit here. Yeah, so this is going to put in trees, right? That's what all this business is. It's like, put in random trees. This thing's looping from an I of 0, right? So it's starting at 0, going up to 39 by increments of 1. And then we're getting a random number between the height divided by 8 and the height divided by 4. And then we're loading an image, and then we're sticking that, or we're resizing that image, and then we're sticking it in at some kind of random width, comma, whatever, tall. And then these are the same kind of code again, but with fewer trees and bigger sizing, basically, right? Okay. So if we run this, we get very cool forest. It's not moving, but it is very cool. That is awesome. So, what was the deal with the layers of trees, Chris?
So
Why did you do that?
the reason that I did the layers was so that the trees that are furthest away would be behind the trees that are furthest forward. So that the trees that are furthest forward would draw over them, and you wouldn't end up with a tiny little tree that looks like it's floating on top of another tree.
Nice. You guys kind of see that? So if we grab a whole bunch of this stuff, I'm just going to comment all this out. Oh, it's going to yell at me that I commented out the... So now if I draw just the back layer of trees, you'll see that some of them, like this guy, are kind of growing on top of the other trees, right? That was a cool hack to get rid of that. That was really awesome. And then you guys can see the gradient here, right? So we have lines that are kind of darker in the back, fading to greener in the front. It's maybe not totally obvious on that screen, but the blue is all the same blue the whole way. You guys kind of with this as an idea? That's a rad forest, Chris. Good work.